Hello, Stoneshard noobs of the Stoneshard subreddit. I am going to do a little guide to help some of you guys that have been complaining about the difficulty maybe learn a thing or two. This is completely unscripted and I just decided to do it on a whim, so who knows where this will go or if we'll even post it, but I'm gonna just start a new character, show you how I play the game, and how I've had some success. So we're gonna do a new game, assuming you've done the prologue and you're moving on to the adventure.
So here I am.
Yep.
The caravan is gone. If I knew.
Alright, so I like to play as Yorgrim just because he has a cool beard and his Berserker Frenzy seems to be a good perk. So every time I kill an enemy, I get plus 15 weapon damage and plus 20 crit efficiency for 10 turns. So I guess that helps with like fighting more than one enemy at a time, which I generally don't do much of because I like to tactically retreat quite often. So I don't know how relevant that is for my guy. Really, it's just the cool beard. I like the beard, and his stats are okay to start because I like to spec into strength and vitality for the most part. So we're gonna pick
Is
him.
that so? Interesting. So here's the deal. Don't.
All right, get the
You
map.
can also ask the innkeeper about local events.
Okay. Alright, so let's see, what do we have to start? I'm going to play as an axe and a shield guy. So let's see, I need to buy some food and rent a room. So let's go ahead and do that. Yes, yes. Give me that. And let me... Do I have enough for that? Yes, I do. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get a task and a shield. Okay, so I am going to go with the hapless peasant because that will have me fighting human enemies, and I'm pretty sure the second one here has me fighting undead, and those guys are just a little tougher, so I'm gonna go with this one. Alright, we're gonna go back downstairs, and here's a little secret that's not very secret. You can usually get some... Come here, give me this. What the hell? What the hell? Get that out of here. Drop that. Can usually get some free loots. Watch it not have a shield this time. Does it not have a shield? I didn't check that. There we go. There's my shield. Why can't I drag stuff? This is bugged. Okay. This is weird. No. Weird. Yeah. Huh. Strange. Never had this happen before. Okay. So you can get free gear over here and find some stuff that you can sell. This is pissing me off. Drop. Not really much to sell over here this time. Let's see, is this totally fucked? Yeah, I don't know. Is my caps lock on? No. Huh. Weird. Alright, let's go Sell. Alright, I'm gonna save it and then reload it and see if maybe I can work with my inventory. So before we go out, let's do our skills to start with. So I'm gonna go with axes. And this is a good one because it allows you to lunge forward, so you can kind of gain the initiative in a battle. It's always good to have the first attack, so I'm gonna go with this one. And since I'm a shield guy, I'm gonna use this one. Alright, those are our starting perks. Let's go upstairs. Take this apple, it's free food. What? Why? I'm not able to click on stuff for some reason. Weird. Okay, save. Alright, let's reload it, see if we can use the inventory properly. Are we working now? Nope. Huh. This is odd. It's like when I click on it, it just automatically uses instead of dragging it. Yeah, this isn't supposed to happen. Well. Something is broken. Maybe if I start a new game. Okay, let's try this again. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
So here I am.
Yes, yes.
The caravan is gone. My leg, if I need...
Okay, Yorgrim.
Is that so?
Yes.
So here, we're... You can also ask the innkeeper about local events.
Shut your mouth. Alright. It's still doing it. What has happened? The game broke. Is there an update that I missed? I wonder if it's doing it on my other save game. Oh, this is the other one. New one. This is from yesterday. Ah, yes, here's my... Yeah, this wasn't doing this yesterday, and I don't think it's updated. Yeah. This is totally annoying. And kind of disappointing. I can't move things around. Well... let's see if we can just work with it. Okay, so we're gonna open. Thank you. See how far we can get with a broken inventory system. I'm not really doing this to make money anyways, I'm just doing this to try to show how you can be successful. In combat, at least. Alright, so we're going to travel out into the world. Alright, some enemies. Now, we could avoid them, or we can fight them. I guess we'll fight him just because we're trying to do some combat. Alright, so since... Let's see. Okay, now he's aggroed. Alright, let's fall back a little bit to get my shield back. Let's see what he does. Okay, so I'm pretty sure he's going to lunge at me because there's only 2 spaces between us. So I'm going to go ahead and raise my shield. And I'll go ahead and attack him there. So he missed. Oh, and he's running away. Alright, let's raise our shield. And he's dead. And this guy bled to death. So, since I am kind of fucked up from that battle and I'm in pain, I'm gonna wait. And I'm gonna just wait until my health gets all the way back up. Wonder if my inventory's still screwed up. Yep. Damn, this is stupid. And starting a new game and loading doesn't do it. I don't know what's going on. Alright, let's see, where's this place on the map? It's first road heading south. Let's get this. So I can eat this. Penny buns are good for keeping your health up. Normally, if I were trying to actually play and make money, I would collect these pelts and just go back and sell them real quick. But I'm not really too concerned about money at the moment. Or I'm concerned about acorns though. Give me that. Let's see something real quick. Nope, that didn't work. Tried unplugging my mouse and plugging it back in. Still, it's just... It's probably a really simple fix, too. Oh, hey, look at those 2 penny buns down there. Gimme. Some acorns. Penny bun. Okay. Here's our road south. Get this acorn. Alright, so there's probably going to be a couple guys over here that are going to try to fight me. At least one. Yep, alright, so let's see. Is he close enough? Alright, so he's just outside of range of this, but what I can do is put up my shield, and he comes within range. So this is good for 2 turns of extra shield protection. So I'll lunge to use up one of those turns. And then this thing isn't necessarily 100% guaranteed, but as you can see, I blocked his first attack, so I've already got the upper hand. I was able to get lucky and dodge, so I just wrecked that guy pretty easily. Let's go over here and cook some of this food. Alright, let's see, how's my hunger? Hunger is up there, so we're gonna go ahead and eat. Okay. Let's see, hunger's all the way down. Good. Okay, so let's dive in. Now Yeah, this is the thing that sucks because I can't drag stuff into my inventory because it just automatically uses it. Yeah, that's stupid. This is broken. But no matter. Okay, so, you know, normally you'd be looting all this stuff, but just take it all, please. You know. Ugh, stupid. See, I could pick that up. Okay, weird. Alright. Yeah, so normally I'd be really concerned with getting loot and stuff like that, but since A, I'm just trying to show you how to succeed in combat, and B, my inventory's fucked up, I'm not going to worry about that so much. Alright, so... once again, we'll just let this guy come to us. Huh. Okay, so he's right outside of range of this, so put up a shield, let him inside. Okay, so as I said, it's not foolproof, but it really helps because it adds 52% chance to block on top of what you already have with just your shield and your ability from strength. Okay, so since that guy did some damage, I'm gonna just fall back, wait here for a spell while I get all my health back up. Okay, so that's a big part of my strategy, is just falling back and letting my health go back up. It's pretty simple. I mean, it's not perfect. I still die from time to time. But it seems to have worked pretty well for me. Oh, this is so stupid. Okay, can't even click on the door to use it. I have to actually right click and... ouch! Alright, looks like I blocked. Alright, I'm gonna fall back just a little bit to get some health and energy. And also I don't want to draw a big crowd, because I don't know who could be coming for me. Let's see, is he close enough? Nope. Pull up the shield. This shield is not protecting me. It is a pretty bad shield, so I guess I'm not surprised. But later game, I've had builds with the shield where when you use the shield raise, it's pretty much guaranteed to block. Alright, so I've got my health just about back up, so let's keep pushing a little further. Normally I would pick up that pitchfork, but since my inventory is broken for some reason, I'm not going to worry about it. I am going to look through these things just in case I find some, like a lockpick, which I might need to use while I'm in here. Or healing items. Hello, come to me. So I'm gonna get this guy. I like to fight in doorways like this because if there are more than one enemies, they have to stack on one another. They can't just surround me from all sides. Ow, I'm bleeding. Yes, that's right, run away, bitch. Come back. Come back. Alright, let's fall back so we can get some heals. Alright, so now I really need to go back a ways. Close this door. And I'll heal up right here. Sometimes if I'm feeling nervous, I'll just leave the dungeon to heal up, because sometimes people can gang up on you while you're resting, because you can't see, I'm pretty sure you can't see beyond this grade area here. Alright, let's keep moving. Try to do this fast. I don't want to record a super long video. But the nature of my playstyle is pretty slow, so who knows how long this thing will be. You know, every once in a while, check for traps, but it doesn't do too much damage if you land on one. Oh, that's the boss. Let's fall back. I don't want to fight the boss quite yet. Actually, let's see. Yeah, let's fall back a little ways, see if we can't level up before we fight him. Hey, buddy. Come on over here. Aha, dodge. Let's pull up our shield. Still hit me. Let's fall back. We don't want that boss to sneak up on us while we're resting. Hey, I'm recording a video. Go help your mom. Bye-bye. Alright, so it's pretty obvious that I like to always fall back after most fights, especially if I take damage. But this is what has always worked for me, so that's what I do. And then sometimes what I'll do is, especially if I'm trying to get rich early, what I'll do is I'll go to a dungeon and get a bunch of loot, go back to town and sell it before I finish the mission for the dungeon. And then after I've sold the loot, I can sleep and then reload the game, and then the dungeon repopulates with enemies and more loot, so I can just farm the same early game dungeon over and over. And that way I get XP and money fairly easily. I mean, it's pretty cheesy, obviously, but I mean, there's not a whole lot that this game offers as a way to farm, so, you know. Let's see. How close is he? Come on in. I don't even know why I bothered. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna lead this guy out. I don't want to fight a bunch of people in there, and I also don't want the boss getting aggroed to me quite yet. I think I'm about to level up, and I'd rather level up once before I fight him. Come on. Okay, this guy can attack from far away, so let's get inside. Ouch. Let's get our health under control. I'm actually going to leave the dungeon just in case that boss comes creeping up. So some people might not like to play this way just because it's kind of repetitive and might not be, I don't know, fun for everybody to fall back after almost every battle. But I mean, if you keep pressing on after you've lost half your HP to one guy, one or two guys, you're gonna get fucked up by the next person, or maybe even 2 or 3 people you run into. So I really don't know how to be successful any other way. Some people like to get a ranged weapon, especially if they're playing as a kind of a close range guy to pick off enemies from afar at early levels. But I just play it like this. I used to try to spread my perks out so that I would have like sort of a pyromancer slash close range guy. But nowadays I'd rather just focus on melee combat and like defensive perks like shield and combat, what's it called? Combat mastery, which will be my next perk when I level up. Okay, so this guy might do some damage. And there's our level up. Okay, so for Yorgrim, since I'm going with shields and axes, I'm basically just going to do all of my points into strength and vitality. So let's see. I don't know. I always kind of, sometimes I'll just load up on strength to start out just to get my melee and block chance up. But you definitely want to add a lot to vitality because I like to go heavy armors and shields and stuff, which can reduce your maximum energy quite a bit. But since this is so early and we don't have any heavy equipment yet, I'm just going to go all into strength for now. And we will pick up, actually let's see. What are our other options here? Inflicting injury reduces active cooldowns. Each injury affecting the target grants your attacks against 5% accuracy and 5% crit chance. Okay, so those are good, but I want to go with... Where'd it go? Seize the initiative. And then eventually I will use defensive tactic, because that will give me the +4 to dodge or block, +5 fortitude, blah 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 blah, and that stacks for each enemy that's in view of my guy. So, you know, if there are 2 enemies on screen, then I get a +8% chance to block, and if there's 3, it's +12, so it's actually a really good stat, especially if there are a bunch of people attacking you. Even if it's just one, that +4 can mean the difference of blocking or getting hit. Okay, so let's go ahead, fall back a little bit, rest up. This is actually a lot closer to the boss than I'd like to have rested, but whatever. Okay, so I got my health back. Alright, where you at, fatty? Oh, he's got a buddy with him. Now, I know there's a way to yell, I just can't remember how to do it. Yes, come to me. Did his friend get aggroed as well? All I know is I'm gonna lead him away from his buddy. Oh, it looks like his buddy is coming, which is great. So, who knows, maybe I'll get killed here. Okay, come to me. Oh, this would be a good time to use my... Oh, I can't use that yet, can I? Because I don't have it yet. I was going to use that perk that I was just going over, but I don't have it at the moment. Come on. So here's a good opportunity to lead him into a corridor that way. I can't remember if this guy has a lunge. No, he doesn't. So... let him move one space closer. Shit. Okay, so he dazed me, so I can't use my perks, which is bad. But I got him bleeding and I've injured him, so let's see. Ow. Okay, lucky dodge. Let's put up our shield. Okay, nice. So I got a crit on him. I also did seize the initiative, which gives me buffs to skill energy cost, fumble chance, cooldown duration, accuracy, spell cost, as you can see, and then that also applies debuffs to him. So he loses the initiative, and he basically gets the opposite debuff to my buffs. So it's like a, you know, pretty good little skill there. And he's about to die. So let's go ahead and just finish him off. Ha! Okay, and I'm gonna fall back because I need to get some health before I let this guy try to kill me. Alright, I think we can probably handle this guy now. Ow. Let's go ahead and heal. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, let's see. What do I need to pick up? I guess the cell key. His mace might be good, but not worried about it because I'm just... Oh god. Alright, so what happened there, something you want to be careful about. You really don't want to click... You really don't want to move your guy too many tiles at a time, especially when there's unknown area over here, because you might end up running in face to face with this guy like I just did. So normally I try to move like maybe 2 or 3 tiles at a time and not just like speed demon through the whole place, because sometimes you end up running into super powerful enemies and they get the drop on you and it can kind of fuck you up in a fight. But luckily I'm not worried about this guy, so we'll go ahead and seize the initiative. Use that, and make quick work of him. Need to go ahead and... Oh, what? This is so fucking weird. Alright, now it's obviously fixed itself. This is so weird. This is so silly. Alright. It literally wasn't working like the last time I opened my inventory. But now it's fixed for some reason. Okay, devs, if you're watching this, there's a bug. Let's go back and do a little bit of healing before we move on. Okay. Alright, here's our hapless peasant. Go ahead and use the key. Hey bud, you better get back to town. It's not safe here. Wow, okay. Get rid of that. Just don't even need it really. Alright, so we've cleared the dungeon. Saved the guy. Fixed our inventory bug somehow. So I guess the next thing to do is to make it back to town safely. Which some people seem to have a lot of trouble with. Because sometimes if you're just running all willy-nilly through the woods, you can run into a pack of wolves, a bear, you get ambushed by bandits. But in my experience, generally if you follow the path that you took, and you killed any hostiles on the way, they should be out of your way on the way back. Additionally, if you pull up your map, you see these question marks. Those are points of interest. Oftentimes it's a bandit camp. Once you clear it out, there's a bed that you can save in those. So if you have a you know, this map randomly generates each time. So say for example, you get a task in a dungeon that's a little further away from Osbrook, the town. Maybe this one up here and it's all the way at the top of the map. Maybe you get lucky and there's a point of interest right here. This one's here, but you know, it's not super close. But you might have a point of interest here. You could save it there before you go in. That way if you die, you're just right there. You don't have to go all the way back to town. But yeah, that's just one more way you can save your game so you don't just have to go back to town every time. Let's see if we can get back before everybody goes to bed. Yeah, it looks like everybody's still awake. Couldn't tell if it was light or dark out. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell. Alright, give me my money. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, so first thing I always do when I get back to town is go take an hour nap, just so I can save the game. Alright, so that is my strategy. It generally works. Sometimes I have to lure enemies out of a dungeon one by one if there are really a whole lot of people and I didn't really get to show that, but for the most part that's how I play the game. That is how I've had success in the past. So if you're one of the people on the subreddit for Stoneshard talking about how this game's impossible and that it's broken because the difficulty is just too steep, then maybe try some of the tactics that I've shown you here and you might actually get a little more enjoyment out of the game. Alright, I hope that helped.